right, ladies and gentlemen, strap into your seat for another action-packed episode of Coffee Talk with Cindy and Jamie.
Hi, and welcome to another Coffee Talk with Cindy and Jamie. Today I have Karen Chin with us. Hey Karen, can you give us a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Chin. I am an ER doctor, mom of two boys, 11 and 13, and Army wife, and I have multiple sclerosis.
Thanks for coming to join us today.
Yeah, sure.
So being an ER doctor, how did you come about knowing that you had MS?
Well, it was actually during training to become an ER doctor. I was at a conference and I started having problems with my vision. And I thought there was something wrong with my glasses. So I kept on trying to clean my glasses, which it didn't fix. When I came back from the conference, I went to an eye hospital, which was conveniently located across the street from the hospital I was training at. There they did a whole bunch of tests and basically within 3 hours diagnosed me with optic neuritis, which is a pretty good indicator that you could have multiple sclerosis. My brother has multiple sclerosis. So with that being said, they pretty much gave me the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. And that was 20 years ago.
20 years, wow. So being a ER doctor, seeing people that come into your office almost every day, if somebody is coming down with symptoms that they think might be MS, what would your suggestion be to them to advocate for themselves?
Sure. I would tell people to be very diligent with diligent in terms of seeing a doctor, especially a neurologist. And I would tell them to be, I can't think of the word. Not persuasive. Persistent.
Persistent?
Yes. That's MS for you. Trouble with word finding. I would tell them to be persistent in terms of getting answers for their symptoms. Not all the times do we have answers for certain symptoms, but we do have certain tests, and specifically we have tests for multiple sclerosis. So if you're able to get in touch with a neurologist and get the proper tests for multiple sclerosis, I would think that would be probably the best thing to do.
Great. Also being a mother
Yes.
Of two young kids, they've lived with you having MS your whole life. So what are some of the things that you have specifically done to help them understand how your disease is affecting you?
Sure. So my persistent and pervasive symptom is fatigue. So when I'm not at work, I take a nap, and that's what my husband says is my daily duty. And I function better when I have taken a nap, and my kids realize that I need nap. It's not like an option. It's something that's mandatory. And I think they've seen me without naps and see me with naps, and I think I'm a better person with naps, so they understand that. And sometimes when I'm very tired, they also know. And the heat in Texas, I told them I explain it as spots on my brain, and that my brain doesn't necessarily work like other people's. So they have to learn to be patient and also, give periods of grace for when I'm tired.
Great. Well, we thank you so much for being here. We definitely love having you on the ride every single year. It's been great having you, and then I know there's a lot of other people that are super excited about you being a passport rider as well too. So what are the rides this year that you are planning on doing?
This Saturday in 2 days, I'm going to DC. So I'm doing the nation's capital bike ride. We have our October ride here in San Antonio. And then in October, end of October, I'm doing the New York ride, which I'm super, super excited about.
Cool. Give us a little hint about what the New York ride is.
New York is they close Manhattan down, and you get to cruise around town with a police escort before and after you that sweep the whole area, and you go the perimeter 30 miles of Manhattan.
Very cool.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Super excited for you to be able to do that. We're also super excited that you keep coming back every single year to ride with us.
Cool. Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good one, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's episode of Coffee Talk with Cindy and Jamie. Tune in next time for another action-packed episode, and hope to see you on the road during the Valero Bike MS Ride to the River on October 7th and 8th.